Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Coach Dave from CrossFit and StructureYourStrength.com. We're going to be talking about back pain with overhead squats. So we see a lot of people complaining about their backs, upper, middle, lower back while they do overhead squats, especially as that volume goes up, and especially if we pair it with running. It gets pretty nasty for people. So we're going to talk about what to look for with it. Now, if overhead squats bother your back, we should probably drop the weight down if that doesn't help, right? Because that load might be more than what we can handle. Let's get away from overhead squats. There's other ways we can create that stimulus. Let's perfect our position a little bit more. So if I'm overhead squatting and my lower back or upper back, wherever's lighting up, there's a couple different things we can look at. Number one is your ankle range of motion. Because if I don't have good ankle range of motion, I cannot stay straight up and down when I squat. I need to do this kind of arch really far back, that barbell's overhead, and now I'm stuck in extension. I'm an extension monster now where I'm just arching into that, and all those muscles in my back are firing up way too hard. Now, there's a range of motion that's neutral in your spine, but if we overextend, we can be pinching in. Lots of things are not in the best position. And sometimes what happens too, since we're doing overhead squats, we start neutral, we go into overextension. Start neutral, go into overextension. Our spine doesn't really like that. If we're not being in a position, usually our spine does better holding it, okay? So that's caused by your ankles. The next thing is, I don't know how to brace properly, and by bracing I mean creating this pressure, this kind of belt that's designed by your core, because your core comes around, there's lots of different muscles part of your core, but if I don't understand that I need to keep myself neutral when I squat, people when they start squatting, they're usually taught hips back, we go into this really arched position instead of holding everything neutral, and we move like this is one solid piece, like there's a steel rod from the base of my skull down to my hips, and it doesn't move at all. So if you're one of those people where overhead squats light you up, video yourself, let's see what your hips and spine are doing, or you're moving while you're squatting, your ankle range of motion holding you back. If you have either of these problems, just squatting more is not going to fix it. You have to break it down, work on its simplest form, and that might just be perfecting your air squat, moving on to back squats and front squats, and then checking out that overhead squat. All right, this video helped you. Please subscribe and share. Let all your friends who have those nasty overhead squats know how to work on them. Talk to you guys soon.